Well, whoever put this headset back on this PC put it on backwards. But what's up, guys? What is up? Welcome back to SWOSU Esports. This is my last casting session of this entire semester, and I am incredibly tired because I just woke up from a nap. So this ought to go well. But tonight, last Rocket League match of the semester, we have the loser finals between SWOSU Blue and Illini University. I want to say that's Illinois and it's a typo, but that's what I was given. So I'm sure. I'm guessing that's a typo. I tried looking it up and Illinois was the only thing that popped up. So maybe that's just their way of shortening it. I don't really know. It also just doesn't register as a word. So maybe I'm wrong, but this is the fighting for third place in NECC. And I believe it's a best of 7? I'm pretty sure it's a best of 7. It wouldn't be anything higher than a best of 7, and I can't imagine it being anything lower. So we're gonna go with best of 7, and I'm sure that I'll find out real quick the second this match starts. But yeah, this is I wasn't here to cast yesterday. One of the first times that everything was like set up, and then I had people actually like see really wanted to cast, and then Rec wanted to cast. And it's like, oh. Well, you know what? You guys know more about that game than I do. So, but why don't you guys go cast? All the young people, you know. But this is the second to last stream of the semester. This is the last NECC stream, I believe. Yeah, this is the last NECC stream, and then I believe it's GAC finals Friday for Smash. I know Smash is doing something Friday, and I don't think I'll be casting that. But this is dead week, and I actually don't really have any homework. I had homework Monday, and I've just been doing my classes and stuff. Just had an exam in math the day that we got back. That was pretty awesome. That was not awesome, and I don't think it went that well. But who cares? I'm not here to complain about my math grade. I'm here to commentate some Rocket League, and I would assume that we should be getting in the game pretty soon. It was supposed to start 2 minutes ago, but. We've got the whole party up. Stuff like that. I do remember there was one where I needed to go into the private thing, but I think that was me joining later, so I'm not gonna. Okay, actually, I'm gonna try it one time. Just to see. Well. Well, I don't think that I'm a little lost. I don't think I was supposed to do that. I don't think I'm supposed to be able to do that. I'm not the party leader. I don't know. I guess we're all spectating. I don't know why they put us in it. I don't think I have the power to do that. If I did, that's my bad. I didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to mess anything up. Usually, when I click that button, nothing happens. Questionable. Well, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until they pick a team then. I'm getting off to a little bit of a late start. I would assume that one of their team guys is finishing up a match. That's how this stuff usually goes. I've noticed when we go to play like in the league. Even when I was playing, it was like, oh, well, sorry, one of our DPS players is finishing up a comp game. I'm like, oh, okay. You're queuing comp 10 minutes before you actually have to play. All right, get your warm-up in. When I was on the team, they told us not to queue comp within like an hour of the game starting. Like you can go play quick play. You can go, I don't know, warm up in the training thing, but no comp. Don't get tilted before the game and then tilt during the game and then run it down and then lose us the game. It's kind of the saying. I'm also glad that I talked about this Valorant time Monday, but we actually have like a chronicle now for all this stuff. I have a little notebook, and it looks like with the Valorant finals and then yesterday we had the Rivals finals and they wrote stuff down. Saying Spider-Man is a menace twice because apparently the Spider-Man was pretty good. I tuned into the stream, but I was also playing League at the time, and if any of you play League, you know how not so great tabbing out is on League. When I would tab out, my whole computer would start tweaking. So I was trying to respond to messages and watch it at the same time, but I did catch glimpses of it. I really wasn't paying 100% attention to their team, though. We're really turning into JJJ. Jaren Jackson Jr.? Maybe it's not Jaren Jackson Jr. I highly doubt it actually is. Elite ball knowledge. Maybe they're turning into like a really good defender. Maybe they had a crazy defense side. I don't know. They didn't. It was 1-4, so. But now we're just waiting for the other team to join. So we sit here. And we wait and we wait and we wait. But yeah, we have finals next week. I think I have 3 online finals. It was originally going to be my business intelligence was in person, my algebra was in person, and then my data communication and hardware software were both online. But business intelligence got moved to online, which is much better for my schedule, because if it wasn't online, then I would have had to take it back-to-back with my college algebra final. But now I can do it earlier or a little bit later if I really wanted to. My plan was, because I live 3 hours away in Ponca, I wanted to finish my finals and leave, go home as soon as I could. And it's really annoying because if I didn't have one in-person final, I could leave, I mean, I guess technically right after this or tomorrow, but I do have to wait until next week, which is kind of an L, but what are you going to do? Yeah, we're all just spectating right now, I guess. Let me message Andrew, the other Andrew. Let me intervene. Let me get down to the bottom of this. See where this enemy team's at. I think there is a I don't know if it's the same in Rocket League, but in the other ones, and the other ones, I think it's 15 minutes and they automatically forfeit. They tried to reschedule for yesterday and we denied it. I see. They might not show. I think the way that it works in Smash, because Smash is the only one that I really kind of know, if it's game time and you message them and they don't respond within like 15 minutes of the game time, I believe it's either 10 or 15 minutes, then they automatically forfeit. So I'm not quite sure if it's the same as Rocket League. I also really think, I think that they were probably just sitting in this private game, because there's no way as not the non-party leader that I was able to get in there. 10 minutes for the first match, every 5 minutes is another. Okay. That's actually, I like that more. That seems more like if we're having an issue, but okay, I see. Well, looks like you guys are stuck with me for a while until the enemy team shows up. So that's a oh, and they're not responding to anything. Yeah, that's pretty rough. That is pretty rough. When I was a captain, I mean I was only a captain on the gray team, but when I was a captain, for the very brief stint of finding scrims and stuff, the people were actually like pretty cool. And then I don't know. It actually got worse the higher rank I got, because when I joined the blue team, some other schools, and I don't remember any specifics, but some schools were so cool. It was so fun scrimming against them. It was so fun playing against them because they didn't care if we had skins on. Like, they had a little bit of fun. We would talk and chat. It was all great. But then you'd get those teams that are just super elitists. There's no fun involved. Or there's no, like, I don't know. They don't say good game or anything. There's no sportsmanship. If you lose, then, like, I don't know. Lose like an adult. Good game. Probably the better player won. But then when you either say absolutely nothing and just dip, or you just start complaining about something, it's like, I don't want to play with you again. I'm trying to remember like a specific incident. They FF'd. Congrats on 3rd place. Is that it? Hey, Caster, the FF. All right. Well, I don't know how to type in chat. How do I type in chat? Sorry for the waste of time, bro. No bother. It's not a big deal. Forget. I don't know how to chat. Okay. Well, I guess. That's so weird. Where's I don't have him added. Well. 3rd place. Good stuff. Good games tonight, boys. All right. I'm going to give everybody good luck on finals. Well, thank you, everybody, for coming out and listening to me talk for maybe 10 minutes. Maybe 10 minutes. That'll be the end of the stream today, I guess. They FF'd. So SWOSU Blue get 3rd place. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I mean, that's still on the little pedestal. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And I will see you guys next semester. But the Smash Boys will see you guys on Friday. I'm trying to think if I have anything Friday. I actually might show up. I tried showing up for the last one. Didn't work. Didn't work out very well. But, well, their team also almost FF'd. So. But thank you, everybody, for watching. And if you're in college, in high school, and all